To Nico, what would happen if MC was much taller than all of them? How would they react?
Look, MC's body doesn't really change anything for them. The only difference is that if they're carrying around a bigger MC, they just need to be more careful about how much attention that might draw from others. After all, they don't want to attract attention while kidnapping someone, right?
To everyone, I got 1 ticket for a Lady Gaga concert and I really don't want to go alone. Who would like to go with me?
A show? No, we passed on that offer. It's not a place that suits any of us. I hope you're listening carefully, Piero.
For Pierrot and Harlequin, do you have a favorite season of the year?
Yes, dear one, spring. I love the mild weather and the blooming ipe trees.
Has there ever been an incident where you turned around too fast and the bells on your hat swung and smacked someone?
Good question. Yeah, it's happened a few times, and funnily enough, I'm always near Piero when it does. What bad luck, huh?
For Jester, what do you do to de-stress after a long day/night of running the circus?
I enjoy a good meal and chatting with a few of my companions, and then a long, quiet rest in my tent. Maybe with a book, depending on my mood.
Question for the Harlequin. I am really curious. Do you actually have feelings for the MC? Or are you just trying to steal them from Pierrot?
Me? Trying to steal something? I can't steal what was never his to begin with.
Question for Pierrot. Are you scared of the other circus characters like the Jester? Or maybe just intimidated?
Intimidated? No, not at all. Jester doesn't intimidate me, and none of them scare me. They're my family, and we fight sometimes like any other family would.
Last question for Pierrot. This isn't a question. I'm just gonna give you a huge fat kiss.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't expecting that.
Hi, dear Nico. I'm curious to know what your age is.
Hello. Haha. Let's just say I'm past 28.
I understand that in Brazil there is also a version of mate, but the yerba is almost powdered. So, for the members of the circus, do you like mate or any of its variants, like the Argentinian one?
Yes, chamachi. I personally like trying different teas, though we tend to prefer coffee a bit more. It's kind of a Brazilian thing. I haven't had the chance to try Argentine matcha yet.
For Harlequin, in case you like motorcycles, hasn't it occurred to you to do a show with the sphere/wheel of death? I don't know what it's called in English.
I like motorcycles, but the cost of something like that isn't really something Ticket Taker would want to deal with. I've asked for something similar before.
For Pierrot and Harlequin, fave food?
If we're talking sweets, my favorite is called brigadeiro. There's also a snack that's savory called coxinha, something that I love eating during work breaks.
Any random kink or fantasy?
A kink, huh? Why so curious about that? Don't make my mind wander, dear one. Personally, I like biting, mocking, scratching, and showing everyone how much fun we had during the night.
When you're not at the circus, is there something you enjoy doing?
Stalking is probably what Piero would say. As for me, I like checking out the local shops in whatever city we're in. It's fun seeing what you can find.
For Harlequin, it looks like Jester has you on a leash, right? Okay, I'm sorry, I was just kidding, really. Have you ever had an existential crisis?
So funny. Let's see who's laughing when I'm the one pulling your leash. End existential crisis? Now that is a real joke.
To Pierrot, he'll give you a kiss on the cheek if you tell me. What's Harlequin's most embarrassing moment?
Oh, I know one. Once he had to help the doctor with some experiments. He was so groggy he could barely walk, but he refused to just stand still. It was hilarious watching him bump into everything.